So a little background on this, the owner of this Allis stuff I'm going to show you. He's a 90-year-old gentleman, and he started off farm boy, and he worked on tractors there, kind of learned his mechanical skills, and then he had to enlist. I think he said it was 59, so he enlisted, and he went to become a mechanic. And he said he set the record for the test in Georgia, and then because he got that, they gave him like a 3-day pass, but he did not like Georgia. He said it wasn't his thing. So he could either stay in Georgia or go to Germany. So he went to Germany, and he was in charge of the motor pool. He's a mechanic there. But then he worked at different auto mechanic places, and then he did his own. He worked at some implement dealers, and then he did tractor repair. He did Allis. Super nice guy, very knowledgeable. He was talking about how he called that the ITW or IT, the service manual, and he told him that their specs were wrong because he worked on Allis's, and he had to change the torques on them. One was supposed to be more and one was supposed to be less, but yeah, he told a lot of stories about his pulling days that he used to pull tractors, and him and his brother working on tractors. But super nice guy. It was nice. It was a pleasure to talk to him and walk around and see his stuff. He would have joined me, but he said it's cold out and middle of winter, so I'll go back up next spring and see if I can record some stories from him. But anyhow, that's just a little background. I figured I'd tell you guys that.
Old river crow, soothe me with your flow.
Well, hello YouTube. So today I stopped out. I was on my way back from up north, and this gentleman here, his name is Ron Gould. If you guys need Allis parts, 90-year-old. He sold a lot of Allis's. He's a mechanic most of his life, but he's got tons, or not tons, but he's got a lot of tractors. So asked if I could walk around, kind of film him. What is this, a D15? I don't see a tag on it. Looks like that series. Yeah, no. I'm not sure where they have the engine plate on this one. But I bought a snap coupler from him a few years ago. So I knew that he was out here off some backcountry road. Looks like a little C. And what is this one? I'm not sure. But it's got cool back tires. Let's take a look what else he's got. Yeah, he's got stuff, parts in the trees. Looks like an old early 80s square body there. Not too rusted out. There's a, what do you call it? Dyno. I wonder if that's any good. That'd be kind of cool to have to test your tractors, and you can tune them on the dyno too. Parts tractor there. This looks like a WC. I wonder if there's a deer laying there. Looks like they had a buzzsaw on that one. Yeah, looks like there's deer likes to go through here. This must be like a D17 looking at that shifter like that. Or D15. Old Allis combine. So this is kind of neat. Allis Chalmers choppers hung over to the left side, versus everything else is on the right. But we had one of these at the farm too. It's different. Was this a hammer mill? I believe. single row corn planter, combine head. Oh, here's a roto baler. So this is I'm pretty sure they got this design from someone else. I think I talked about it at the Orange Spectacular, but oh, look at this. See, they hung off to the left too. I'm not guessing like a big for grain harvest, for tying bundles. Just like some type of chopper. Yeah, must have been a hay chopper. And then what would this thing be? Again, hanging to the left. The wheel's going that way. So it drove that way. Oh, there's a drive wheel there too. I would think it's some type of wheat harvester. Oh, it's still got parts in there. Huh. I don't know exactly what it is. You guys can comment. You guys probably know more. Three bottom. Missing the bottom. One's broken. Two bottom. Another two bottom. That looks like a cultivator. And a couple plows laying there in the snow. Looks like a little sickle mower laying there. There's the original tire. Loader for an Allis. Minneapolis Moline corn sheller. Looks like a WC. Spoke wheels. And then some combine heads next to it. Yeah, deer like to come through here. Wow, those were like brand new tires before it got parked. It's kind of deep snow out here. I'm just wearing regular boots. Walk on the deer trail. Looks like a WC and a WD over there. More deer remains. Oh, the WD. Oh, that's not right. It says WD, but it's got a WC. I don't think they did the transmission like that. WDs. So that's a WC with the wrong hood on it. Well, this is cool. Alright guys, what is it? It's like that one's a WC. The rear end the way it is. It's got rubber on the front. steel on the rear. It's got the cultivator. Well, maybe it is early WC. I like the steel wheels. That's cool. Yeah, it's like another combine. I'm not trudging back there. Alright, let's go see if it's around by the buildings. Good little lawn tractor. Brand new tires on it. Looks like this thing's still in use. Oliver. I got permission to walk around and look, but I didn't ask if I could go into buildings. So I'm not opening any doors. It's a nice restored WC, I believe. Old Suburban. It's like some old loaders, frame rail. Probably another WC. Or some stanchions leaning up against this silo there. I don't know where the barn was, probably. Oh, there's an old car over here. Let's go see what that is. See, it's buried in that snow in front of me. That deer had to go pee pretty bad. Boy, he's got a lot of deer around here. Alright, I don't know what this is. Is that a Pontiac symbol? Cool two-door. Weather control. '52 says license plate. Don't know. Oh, it's a Hudson. Now I know. Alright, well, I'll walk back over this way again. New idea conditioner. D15. That looks pretty decent yet, but that one runs. Some lawnmowers and more skeletons. This one looks to be in use yet. Gas D17. Is this an Allis blower? I don't see a name to. Oh, Blizzard. Whatever that made those. Another little crawler. Looks like a New Holland rake over there. WD. Must be a 45. That's a good tire. So here's what my friend Tom told me. This is called a road chain. If it had interconnecting, then it's a pulling or regular field chain. Yeah, it looks like someone has the, oh, they kind of bent the cylinders. I wonder what happened there. One heck of a load. And huh. It's weird it has a trip bucket lever on it and it's got this. I suppose you could trip it. Just normally you see them with hydraulics on there. WD-45 with a 2-row on it. There's an old Allis planter back there. Ain't that wagon's been sitting there a while. Seeing how that tree, quite large. Just steel wheels. There's a reversed Allis. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's just the nose is in the ground. Alright, I gotta walk around. I got a big fence here. Alright, I didn't know they made Allis skid steers. I mean, it makes sense. Just, I don't know if I ever saw one. I did like these Allis lawnmowers because they would pivot back here. So you could drive up right up road ditches. Your tires always had traction. Was this a B? I'm guessing. Yep. So no hydraulics on these. So that would be a ground driven plow. Someone did convert it to 12 volt alternator. But this was why they had nubs on here. So that way it would keep turning. And that's what raised and lowered was the clutch on there. A little slick out here today. New Holland got the older style teeth because then they went to the ones with the rubber base on them. It's like a WC with the steel in the back. I like it. 2 bottom, ground driven. You can see the clutch down there. So that's what you pull that rope and raise and lower it. 3 bottom snap coupler plow. There's a 2-row corn picker or a 1? Looks like a 1-row. 217. What are we guessing? WD or WD-45? It's missing the shifter, so gotta look at the side. Straight block. WD. WC. Wonder what this one is. Doesn't look big enough to be a WC, but it's got the transmission. Must be. Minneapolis Molding Corn Sheller. New Idea spreader. What's this one laying back here? Boy, look at all the deer track around here. 2-bottom plow leaning in a tree. Owatonna haybine. Alright guys, what's that one? All you Allis guys. Is that a G? Boy, that's massive. Alright. Looks like it's just woods that way. I'm gonna head back. Well, you can look at this WC, it looks like. Unless there's another one that looks like WC's, and I keep calling the wrong stuff. Those hooks on the front are for cultivator. Alright, what's this for? So here's your brakes. That's your clutch. Huh. I don't know. Not familiar. Alright, well, I'm gonna walk over this way. Hold on. Alright, get a little closer again. To the next. Alright, so I'm confused. WD-45 shift hand, solid block. So is that other one a 45 then? The solid blocks are 45s and the removable one, they're WDs? I'm confused now. I can't remember which is which. Wow, look at that old canoe. Well, hold on a minute, you'll see. Woo, look at the deer trail here. I need to ask him if I can deer hunt up here. Look at the old canoe up there. Must have been a cedar one. She gone. Old Allis plow. It's Coulter hanging up. It's like a chopper over there. Another hay conditioner. Corn picker. Another corn picker there. I think deer were bedding down here. Old kicker wagon. Another Minneapolis Moline corn sheller. Allis baler. Oh, they had newer round baler compared to everything else here. Alright, well I'm going to follow this deer trail back up to the road and then walk down the driveway. This I wouldn't mind having. Snap coupler disc. So, curved shift handle. Says WD. They had the straight ones. Unless he switched them out. Solid block. I should ask him. Okay, here's a 45. Really? And it's got a straight shift handle. Solid block. The 45s had the curved one. I'm so confused now. WD 45s, they normally had the curved shift handles.
Yep.
Did they have the solid block or they have the one with that removable plate?
They're solid.
Okay, so the WDs had the removable plate?
Yep.
Because some out here, they have the curved handle.
Yeah. That's a 53 WD with a disc on.
But it's got a curved shift handle.
That's right, 53 after 127,700 they had. They used this WD-45 transmission in the head and all that.
Okay.
But they didn't go the solid block yet. And they still had the 4-inch stroke.
Well, so then there's one on the other side of that car. That's
a 45.
But it's got a straight shift handle on it.
Somebody bent it.
Oh. That's why I'm like, I'm so confused now.
Yeah, somebody took and bent that, straightened it out.
So 45s had the solid block, WDs had the side plate.
Yep.
That's what I thought, but then I got confused.
The early WD had a 3-inch head, and the late one had a 4-inch head.
Okay. All right, I'm heading towards home now. Really nice guy. I did ask about that disc. He said he's got other people that have been hitting him up to buy that because you don't see him too often, at least around here. And I thought it'd be kind of neat to have with the 45 that we got at home. But yeah, it'd probably be better if there wasn't snow on the ground and 30 degrees out. But hey, we may do. We're up here, so why not? But thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one and see what I get myself into and what repairs I got coming up. All right, please subscribe, guys. Share with your friends. That way you get updates when I post stuff. So I appreciate you. Have a good day. Bye.